Yes, I've read the DHS Memo 2010 and 2018.
All right.
It says as long as I stay in public, I'm okay.
No, sir. You cannot film the access control point. It's 18 U.S.C. 795.
Yes, it's been quoted many times, and the DHS Memo of 2018, which is a revisement of the 2010 memo, says as long as I'm out here.
No, sir.
Welcome to Mr. Right, the place where real encounters between law enforcement and the people unfold before your eyes.
In this confrontation outside the gates of Fort Belvoir, Virginia, Sergeant Lewis, a federal officer, aggressively challenges a civilian conducting a legal public photography audit. The filmer stands his ground, invoking the DHS memo and the Fourth Amendment. As tensions escalate, the officer demands ID without a code. Is this a case of authority overreach, or just a misunderstanding of federal boundaries? What would you do if you were in his position? Follow Mr. Right de-Refusal for more constitutional audits, and big thanks to the original channel for this powerful footage.
Got close to Crosswalk. Well, at least he's wearing a bright fluorescent jacket. Right next to the Crosswalk. Oh boy. Okay, this guy. Looks like he's gonna eat. No. Oh. No. Phil. Oh. They were so close. So close, Phil. Like 30, 40 feet maybe from the crosswalk. I don't know. guy right there did an interesting U-turn. He was waiting forever to turn left at that light. He noticed me, he did a U-turn around that wall. He went to talk to the gate guard. Let's see what happens. For me? Someone complain?
It's 18 U.S.C. 795.
Yes, it's been quoted many times, and the DHS Memo of 2018, which is a revised...
Oh my God. It is December 10th, 2021. First Amendment audits have been all over YouTube since 2014. 6 years? 7 years? 7 years. Over and over and over again. The scene you are about to see has been on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and TikTok thousands of times. Nobody's briefed this guy yet? Again, it's December 10th, 2021. This is like a copy right out of the YouTube First Amendment audits. I cannot believe it.
Okay. Someone complain?
Right. What you got going on today?
Huh?
What you got going on today?
Just out doing some public photography.
Okay. You do know this is an access control point to a federal installation, correct?
Yes, yes. I've read the DHS Memo 2010 and 2018.
All right.
It says as long as I stay in public, I'm okay.
No, sir. You cannot film the access control point. It's 18 U.S.C. 795.
Yes, it's been quoted many times, and the DHS Memo of 2018, which is a revisement of the 2010 memo, says as long as I'm out here.
No, sir. You cannot photograph, sketch, or
Uh,
record
you're
any access
mistaken.
control point.
You're mistaken.
No, sir.
Yep.
Could you turn the camera down, please?
Well, which one?
All of them.
No, I'm in public. This is public ground.
Yes, sir. But you're recording a federal installation access control point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't do that.
You can from public.
No, sir.
Yes, you can.
All right. I'm not going to debate with you.
The Supreme Court's ruled on it like
all right,
4 or 5
I
times.
give you options. You can turn it off, or you'll be charged with the U.S.C. 795
Okay.
for recording access control point.
Well, we're out here.
Correct.
You might want to call the local police.
No, sir. I have federal jurisdiction. I'm a federal police officer.
You're a federal police officer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is that necessary?
Yes, sir.
Is that for me?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, free.
So you have an identification on you?
I don't have to identify if I haven't broken the law, and the law you quoted counts for. I'm sorry?
Actually, you have.
I have.
All right, so can I see some identification, please?
No, I'd rather not.
Okay. If you choose to identify.
I'm sorry?
If you choose to identify.
Yeah.
And then other precautions will be make sure that you don't record anymore, and you'll be coming me down to the station and be answering some questions.
Your station's probably on base?
We'll talk about that.
I'm not going on base.
You don't have a choice.
Sergeant Lewis confronts a citizen engaged in public photography near a federal access control point at Fort Belvoir, Virginia. Citing 18 U.S. Code SS 795, Lewis claims filming is prohibited, yet the filmer, knowledgeable and assertive, invokes both the 2010 and 2018 DHS memos and the First and Fourth Amendment. The filmer correctly argues that no law prohibits recording from a public sidewalk, especially when no vital military installation is clearly marked. Under Terry v. Ohio, 1968, and Brown v. Texas, 1979, police cannot demand identification unless there is reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. Sergeant Lewis, lacking such cause The filmer asserts his rights lawfully, quoting the Fourth Amendment verbatim, reinforcing that no ID is required without proper sequencing. Citizens must remain calm, record all encounters, and never provide ID unless legally obligated. Lewis's threat of detainment is constitutionally unfounded and legally vulnerable.
So
Well,
if I'm detaining you, sir,
Can I speak to you as supervisor?
I am a supervisor.
This skit's been played 1,000 times too. I asked for their supervisor. He says, I am a supervisor. I didn't ask for you, the supervisor of the lady to our right. I asked for your supervisor, the person above you. This guy does not understand the chain of command, or he's really trying to throw me off. I want your guys' supervisor, not you who have people under you. Obviously, you don't know what you're talking about, so I want your supervisor. He doesn't seem to get that. I've seen that 1,000 times on various audits.
I'm Sergeant Lewis.
I need to speak to your lieutenant or
Yes,
captain.
sir. This is my captain right here, Captain
Okay.
Roberts.
He seems to have a problem with me recording from public space.
Yeah.
I'm in Fairfax County, Commonwealth of Virginia.
Okay.
That's a military base. I get that. I'm way outside the military base.
I got it. Yep. Is
Okay.
there any reason why you're recording the entrance?
I'm just filming everything around here.
Okay.
My primary purpose is crosswalk audits. I do these things called crosswalk audits.
Okay.
And I catch people running red lights and almost running down, 4.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I remember you guys doing that intersection that went down there too. So.
Level way change. Show me.
Is
Very
there?
last
Can we
time
get
I'll
some
be right
information
back.
from you, sir?
I'd rather not.
Okay.
Looks like the captain knows what this is all about, knows his job. I guess that's why he's captain, not a sergeant. I said I'd rather not. He's quickly, okay. He gave up that easily. I don't think Sergeant Lewis is very happy with his captain's. He thinks it's a surrender. What it is Captain Lewis is obeying the law, following the Constitution. Sergeant Lewis is not happy. He's going to pull the captain aside and talk to him.
All right. Yeah.
118 director.
All right. Yeah.
118 director.
The filmer firmly invokes his right to speak with a higher-ranking officer, exposing Sergeant Lewis's misunderstanding of the chain of command. The refusal to provide a legitimate supervisor violates basic accountability protocols within any law enforcement or military hierarchy. When the captain arrives, he demonstrates restraint, professionalism, and understanding of constitutional boundaries, particularly regarding the right to film from public space under the First Amendment. The filmer is calm, transparent about his intent, and clearly outside the base perimeter, which nullifies any claim of trespassing or security breach. This exchange highlights a crucial contrast: lawful authority vis-a-vis ego-driven enforcement. Under U.S.V. Grace, 1983, public sidewalks remain a traditional public forum. The captain complies with this precedent, while Lewis views it as a defeat. Citizens should always document such encounters, request a supervisor when rights are threatened, and remain firm but respectful. Authority is not above the Constitution. It is bound by it.
Clear. 11.2.
How do I be least threatening? I don't want to be threatening. Okay. Let me turn this one off. Body camera recording. So I can quote you the DHS memo. It's HQ Oscar Romeo Oscar 002-2018. It's on the internet if you want to. Do you know how many vehicles go through your gate with their dash cam on?
Sir, whenever you want to provide information from us, that's when you can ask me questions.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm informing you there are hundreds of cars with dash cams going through your installation all the time. You're right, you don't have to answer any questions. That's the DHS memo.
I forgot to mention, this isn't a First Amendment audit, a Fourth Amendment audit. It's a crosswalk audit. And I've totally missed that these guys are blocking the crosswalk. I did somewhere in here, I can't remember when, offer to take it down in the parking lot so we wouldn't be blocking people. The Eagles wouldn't allow that.
Want me to take the mask off so you can get my picture?
Yes, sir.
27 Belmore, Fairfax has been notified.
I'm
Are
sorry?
you working for yourself?
In my photography?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, it's done for myself.
Cat. No comment for yourself. Huh? No comment for yourself.
It has nothing to do with my employer.
Well, Fairfax County's en route, so we'll stand by for me.
Okay. Will it be okay if I put my phone in my pocket?
You do this often? Or?
No, I'm very much an amateur.
Okay.
I've seen it done hundreds of times, but
Oh, I thought you said you were doing the parkings. For
yeah, the crosswalk audits. I got that off of the idea off of YouTube.
Okay.
I started this morning down on Telegraph where that white bike is. So I guess last summer someone was hit crossing the road with a bike.
Okay.
So I've been going around doing crosswalks and intersections
Okay.
For yourself.
for myself. Yeah.
Oh, so
And hopefully when people run a light, they see the camera and they become more aware is the idea. I don't know if they do or not.
Are you from the state of Virginia?
I live in the state of Virginia. I'm not originally from Virginia.
Do you work?
Hmm?
You work?
I do.
You off today?
Pardon?
Off today?
Yeah, I work Sunday through Thursday.
What do you do?
I'm an IT incident manager.
What is that? I'm not sure I can tell.
When large companies have data centers where things break, servers, operating systems, they call me and I get the right teams together to fix the issue.
27 Belmore stands.
Oh, that's quite an echo. I'm okay without the mask if you guys are.
Whatever you want to do.
When you approach me, you put your mask on. I'm like, okay, I'll mirror.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay safe. That's all.
Okay, I figure outside sunlight,
Yeah, no.
whatever you're most comfortable with. Should we, I don't know, move down into a parking lot so we're out of the traffic? Okay. 2, 3, 4.
That's the address they were given.
You have a valid driver's license?
I do.
It's out of Virginia?
Pardon?
Is it out of Virginia?
Yeah.
You walked to this location or you drove?
Big shout out to News Now Houston of the News Now community. because of his videos, I recognize what Sergeant Lewis is doing with his fishing. He's gotten out of me that I have a Virginia license. I live in Virginia. And now he's hoping, since his boss told him he can't identify me, he's hoping to see where I walk, see what car I get into, run my plate, and then he'll know that I'm not really Finkel, N.R. Finkel, Norman Finkel, David Finkel, whatever you want to call me. He wants to find out who I really am. I don't know why. His ego's really hung up on the fact that he couldn't identify me because he still doesn't understand the Fourth Amendment. The reason I'm aware of what he's doing and why I'm cautious when I go back to my car, the zigzag long way around, is because I've watched the very intelligent, very smart News Now Houston. Kudos to you, sir.
I drove from my home, but to get to this point, I did some walking. Is that Fairfax or is that?
Fairfax.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Hey guys, how are you?
All right. So we got a call, gentlemen. Photographer. This is Max Control Point.
So he was here.
No, he's here. He's doing business in the car.
Okay.
Said he's going for personal use. The person company got $500. He went to kind of North Carolina. He's identified himself. Said he's able to, but I'm trying to U.S.C. 1875, so he can't. He looking for sketch. He map, so he looking for.
Yeah, I know you guys are a lot more particular about the thing.
Right.
I can't even get to the gate.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
All right. Hi, sir. I'm Officer Mullen with Fairfax County.
How are you doing? Glad to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
To clarify, I haven't been on that side of the street within several blocks.
No, I understand that, sir. We're just gonna sort it all out. Like I can't even get through the access gate there. They get to be a little fickle. Do you have a driver's license on you by chance?
I do. I prefer not to identify unless I'm suspected of a collection of facts that points to a crime.
Okay. Just hang out right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna get my phone.
You got both of those cameras on?
These two are on, yes.
Because you're not connected in there.
Okay.
I'll be clearing this spot. I'm going to go over these and talk to the MRP.
So you're free to go.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm going to leave your crosswalks alone.
Well, I give him credit for trying. I have to take a few points off for his ego.
Sergeant Lewis received a C for his conduct. He escalated without applause, misapplied Federal Code 18 U.S.C. 795, and ignored both DHS guidelines and constitutional protections. His refusal to accept lawful ID refusal and to respect boundaries of the Fourth Amendment highlights a serious gap in training. In contrast, the filmer, calm, informed, and articulate, earns an A. He exercised his right to film, refused unlawful ID requests, and provided legal citations, making this a textbook example of lawful ID refusal. To protect yourself, remain in public space, assert your rights without aggression, and document everything. Always request a supervisor if you're pressured. Key laws and legal precedents mentioned: 18 USASF 795 Federal Installation Photography, DHS Memo HQRO 9-2402-2018, First Amendment, Terry v. Ohio, Brown v. Texas 1979, Delaware v. Prowse 1979, Heibel v. 6th Judicial District Court 2004, U.S. v. Grace. For more ID refusal breakdowns, subscribe to Mr. Right ID Refusal and support the original video creator who made this vital footage possible.